Hello, my name is Matthew Day. I'm one of the UAL short course tutors. I'll take you through the various steps of completing the graded award and explain what you need to do, what you're marked on, the best ways to photograph and present your work, and how to upload and submit your work for the award. In the graded award in line, you will create a line drawing from a choice of set subjects. This grade tests your ability to observe, shape and form to create volume and texture through drawing. In this drawing award, you'll be given a choice of 3 subjects and you need to choose one. Make an accurate line drawing of it using pens or pencils on plain A4 or A3 paper. Line drawing develops your ability to draw shape, form and texture. You can represent texture through techniques such as cross-hatching and observe how lines curve to give the impression of form. Your choice of subject here is really important. Think about the objects you're choosing to draw. Are they decorated, faceted or plain? What angle will you draw the objects from? Will you crop your drawing so that it focuses on a particular area or show the whole object on the paper? Will you fill the paper with your drawing or place it to the side or in the centre? All these decisions can help to make a drawing more visually interesting. Remember to take photographs as you go through the process so that you can select and submit an in-progress photograph. We mark your work based on 3 distinct criteria: accuracy and observation, your ability to accurately observe and depict lines and shapes to give an impression of texture and form. Materials and techniques, the ability to manipulate materials and techniques to create a range of marks and lines that convey texture and give an accurate depiction of your subject. Finally, we look at visual interpretation, your ability to create an interesting and visually complex image. This criteria really looks at how you set up your arrangement and the decisions that you've made. This is where the choice of object can be really important. Have you chosen an object that is challenging to draw? What angle have you chosen to draw from? Where is the drawing placed on the page? Thinking about these points can make a drawing more visually interesting and allows you to show your drawing skills. When we receive your drawing, we'll mark it using the assessment grids. We use assessment grids so that everyone's work is marked to the same standard. The examiner will look at your drawing and match it to the descriptors in the assessment grid, and this gives us a mark for each criteria. The marks are then added together and you'll be given a grade for the drawing award at fail, pass, merit or distinction. If you don't get the grade you hope for, don't worry. Try to learn from your experience and remember you can always try again. In the graded awards, you can see examples of what pass looks like and what a distinction looks like from previous year's work. Looking at these 3 drawings, both are good drawings, but the distinction drawing is more accurate. The quality of the drawing is more refined. The way that the keys are placed on the page is more interesting. If we look at these drawings in relation to the assessment criteria, we can say that the distinction drawing is more fully meeting the criteria as it is more accurate and has effectively captured the form. The drawing shows confidence with materials and techniques, and the person has really considered how they've placed the object on the page and the viewpoint that they've drawn from. Although the pass drawing is a good drawing in many ways, it isn't as considered and didn't get enough marks to warrant a higher grade. It's so important that you take clear and high quality photographs of your drawings when presenting them for assessment. Remember that blurred or low quality images can result in you receiving a fail grade or your work not being marked. Here are some easy tips to remember when photographing your work to make sure that it gives you the best chance of securing the appropriate grade. Ensure that the work is placed against a neutral background. Avoid harsh lighting that can cause glare or unwanted reflections. Ensure that the camera is still when taking the photograph. And if you're using a smartphone to photograph your work, avoid using the zoom because this can reduce the quality of the images. Finally, check you are happy with the quality of your digital image and that it's a true representation of your work before submitting for assessment. When you're happy with the work and the photographs you've taken, it's time to upload your work and submit it for assessment. You might want to save the photographs you have chosen to submit on a file on your desktop so that you know that you've got all the right information before you proceed. You'll need to submit the following photographs: an in-progress photo of your drawing. Make sure you take several as you're completing the drawing award so that you can select the best one and submit it to us. A photograph of the finished drawing. This should show the whole image and make sure you take the photograph straight on and not at an angle and that it is clear and good quality. A close-up photograph of the finished drawing. Take several photos close up and choose the best one to submit. You want to show an area that really showcases your drawing skills and the detail that you've put into your work. And then finally, we would like to see another example of your drawing or artistic skills. And we ask everyone to do this as it helps to authenticate your drawing and the style of your work. it isn't part of the assessment and you don't get marked on it. Check that you've submitted all the evidence required. Maybe ask someone else to check it as well. It can help to have a second pair of eyes. When you're happy with everything, press submit. You'll receive an email saying that you've submitted your work, and after a few weeks, you'll receive a mark and a grade for the drawing award.